good peoples. Good morning, good peoples. Good morning, good peoples. Let me roll my window up. Welcome to the lovely world of Becoming One Me, aka Renee, by the way of the tray. Hey y'all, hey. So I just left a loan signing this morning. It was originally supposed to be scheduled at 9:30. The person was not there. They didn't get there to 10. We were supposed to meet at the bank. We did not have a place to sign at the bank, so we ended up having to go to a Starbucks. Starbucks was crowded, so there was a Jersey Mike's right next door, so we went to Jersey Mike's and signed these papers. We are finally done at 10:35. So I am on my way home, and my day, you would think this is like the beginning of my day. Oh no, baby, this is like the middle of my day, honey. So my day started out as I got up this morning at 2:30. I did 2 ride shares. I did 2 ride shares today. I have one at 3 and one at 4. I did those. Those made me about $75. And then I came back home and I took a nap. And then I got up this morning and put my clothes on and I came to this loan signing. Lord have mercy, Jesus. My day. This is the life of an entrepreneur, y'all. This is the life of an entrepreneur. And so I'm on my way back home to scan these documents in. And then once they are approved, I will drop them off at, I don't even know, it's either FedEx or UPS. I don't even know which one I'm dropping them off at, but I'm dropping them off. And then that is it. That is all for today. I will be doing my schoolwork. So y'all, I really want to upload more videos. I really need to get into, like, it's not like my life is boring. My life is not boring. In a way it is, and in a way it's not. But my life is I'm never bored. It's always something for me to do. That's one thing I will say. I'm never bored. There's always something for me to do. But it's just the point in editing these videos. Like, I film a lot. I really do. I film myself a lot on this thing. But editing these videos, I gotta get myself together in that aspect. So what I'm gonna do is, starting off, it might be some unedited videos, but at least I'm giving y'all some content. What in the world is happening over here? They got somebody on the side. Lord have mercy, Jesus. They got them on the side of the road. And they are searching cars. Y'all can probably see in my rearview mirror. Y'all can probably see them. But they searching their car, and I know it ain't good. They going to jail. When they got more than one police officer at the scene, they might be going to jail. And they searching cars. So at the least they gonna get a ticket or something. They've been doing something suspicious, and they driving a Chrysler 300. And I'm gonna tell you something. Cabarrus and Rowan County Police, they do not play. I have been stopped by them multiple times, numerous times, for no reason at all. So, Lord, job that I had at the time, they needed another notary, and so they sent me to school to be a notary, which is basically not, it's just a class. It's an 8-hour class to become a notary. You pay attention to what the person says during the class, take a test at the end. After you take a test at the end, then and you pass the test, they give you a certificate. You send your certificate off to the Secretary of State, and you also do a background check. Once that comes back, you go and you get sworn in as a public notary, and then you can order your notary stamp. After your notary stamp comes, you can start doing notarization of work. I had that notarization for a long time, basically from 2017 to probably 2020. And during the panoramic, I was trying to find other things to do, and loan signing agent came up, and so I started watching videos on becoming a loan signing agent, and it was like the big thing during that time, because a lot of people were refinancing their loans, a lot of people were getting loans, and since there were certain precautions that needed to be done, a lot of people weren't going into the office to get their loan signings notarized. A lot of people were doing their loan signings at their home. So that's how I became a loan signing agent. I lived in another city during that time, and I became a loan signing agent. And it was not a lot of loan signing agents in the area. I lived in a rural area, and I did pretty well. Once I moved to the Charlotte area, of course, there's a bunch of loan signing agents here. But there is still room to make money if you market yourself. If you market yourself, you can make money. And if you do the loan closings correctly, they will call you back to do other loan closings. If you mess up their paperwork, you're not getting a call back. So you just basically doing this, you have to pay attention and become familiarized with the notarization affidavits that need to be on with the paperwork. It's still easy. It's basically you're a witness to them signing papers. You're a professional witness to them signing papers. That is basically the gist of it. Being a loan signing agent, you go under platforms and you sign up. Well, I became a loan signing agent with the NNA, National Notaries of America, and you take a class, and it's all online, and then you get a certificate as far as that, and then you sign on to these platforms where you basically go through third parties, and you get assigned loan signings. The only drawback as far as this right here is being a loan signing agent, when you go up under stuff like that, you don't get paid the same day. Sometimes the signing agencies, you get paid maybe 2 weeks later. Normally I see net 30s. What a net 30 is that you get paid 30 days later. So you basically invoice them and you get paid 30 days later. Sometimes I see net 45s. I think the one I just did is a net 45, so I won't get paid until 45 days later. I've also seen net 60s. I really don't like doing net 60s unless they pay a lot, because I don't want to wait that long for my money. I'll wait 30 days, maybe 45 days, depending on what I'm getting paid. As far as how I invoice the signing agencies. So that's basically what it is. You go and you print off their paperwork. You take the paperwork to the person, they sign it. You maybe have scan bags. Scan bags mean you scan the documents in and send it to them. Once they look at the paperwork, they say, okay, everything is good to go. Go ahead on and mail the paperwork in. You take the paperwork. You have a prepaid mailing label. A lot of times it's either FedEx or UPS, and you mail it off to them. You send them the receipt with the tracking number on there, and then you're done. Then you just wait to get paid. So that is how it is. You can do multiple loan signings in a day, as long as they're spaced out far enough apart that you're going to get to the next loan signing on time, and that you're able to turn the paperwork in on time. So that is with being a loan signing agent. In order to become a loan signing agent, you have to be a public notary. But to be a public notary, you don't have to be a loan signing agent. A public notary, you may notarize papers such as car titles. They may need a car title notarized. You may do that. You may need a power of attorney notarized. You may need just different papers that need to be notarized. They have to have their paperwork there. You cannot tell them which paperwork to get. They already have to have the paperwork together in order for you to notarize it. In the state of North Carolina, I will say each notary signature is $10. I think it's either $10 or $15 now. I have to look it up. It used to be $5, and it was $5 for a long time, and it was not. Oh my God, it was not worth it unless you charge your mobility, your traveling fee. So $5 was not a lot to become a notary, a public notary. So that's basically, that is basically the gist of it. If you have any other questions about becoming a public notary, I am a public notary for the state of North Carolina. I really don't know about public notaries in other states. I can look it up for you, or you can look it up yourself. Google AI is very informative these days. Also, to become a loan signing agent, I can, if you have a question about the link, I can give you the Google link for that as well. But it's fairly easy. You just have to be you have to be able to pay close attention to detail. Be able to communicate with people, and be able to use time management, because you need to be at these places on time. Oh, also, being a loan signing agent, a lot of places would like for you to have E&O insurance. E&O insurance is error and omissions insurance, which means you're covered if you make an error on the paperwork. My error and omissions insurance is $35,000 right now. I do want to move it up to $100,000, and that's what a lot of the places want. But the minimum is $35,000, and that's what I got, the minimum. So that's with that. Again, if you have any other questions about being a loan signing agent or becoming a public notary, leave a comment down below. You can subscribe to my channel as well. I am Becoming One Me, and just join me for the journey. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday.